All right, Bravo and I are sitting around getting ready for a super long day at work today. Chances are 99.6% certain that there will be overtime involved this evening, and I'm kind of getting my fanny pack ready to make the journey. Notice my jump rope is not in my fanny pack. I think I left my jump rope out in the rec room the other day, so hopefully someone found that and picked that up. I need to get another jump rope in there, but I'm going to dig around in my fanny pack and look for something I've held in here for quite a long time. And there's one of them. And there's the other one. Back at the early start of this video project, I went into a room with a diesel powered generator and taped the sounds of the emergency generator at my place of employment for a young friend of mine. And these were the earplugs that I was given to put into my ears to protect me from going deaf. And I don't think that you can see any earwax on them anymore. Doesn't look like there's any earwax on there. I think there's just some dirt from being in my fanny pack. But everybody has a problem, and I know that gentlemen do not discuss their ailments. But the one thing that seems to be a plague to me as far as medical issues go is the onset of earwax. Now, today I'm going into work and I earn about $16 an hour. And if I work for 8 hours, 16 times 8 is what? 128. Is that right? Well, $128. So that's my day's wage, and of course Uncle Sam's going to take a chunk of that. So if I'm lucky, I'll bring home $100 for today's work. But if you throw in the overtime, I will probably be making close to $200 today. But with taxes, probably somewhere around 170, 180. And the funny thing is, when I went for my physical last year, I asked the doctor, could you take a look at my ears and see if the earwax has built up again? And he said, oh, yeah, it has. So he said, what we'll do is get a nurse to come and flush that out for you. So a nurse took some warm water and a big syringe and squirted water in my ears for about 3 or 4 to 5 minutes. And I held like this little pan underneath my ear to catch the water. And when I got the bill for that service, even though it was covered completely by insurance, I believe, and my memory's not perfect, especially since I've had brain damage, that the cost for that nurse to flush my ears out was $180 for that 5 minutes of work. And it just kind of blew me away that 5 minutes work doing something that was very simple that any human being could do pretty much cost me more than an entire day's wages. And I know there's a lot of issues with healthcare in America and prescription companies making big bucks and having all this money for research and charging little old ladies hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a pill that probably only costs 18 cents to make. But it really staggered me when I got the bill that cleaning out the wax out of my ears cost me more than a day's pay. So I've been carrying these ear plugs in my fanny pack just so I could remember that and maybe make the world a better place with that memory. But today, this is a brave day. My Aunt Mary, who's upstairs visiting, helping take care of Grandma Alice today, is going to take her syringe. She's a retired registered nurse, and she has cleaned out many an ear in her day. So she's a trained professional. So I'm hoping that my ma or grandma can work the video camera as I am have my ears flushed out, because talk about humility. Talk about humility. I'm always in the mood for being humbled. So if I videotape myself getting my ears cleaned out of earwax, my sex appeal is going to go down like 300%. So that'll prove once and for all that I'm not, doing these videos to try to make myself look sexy. That is not the truth. That is not the truth. So nothing left to do except hit stop on this and head upstairs and see what happens.